So we named the challenge the Last Mile Resupply Challenge, and we worked with General Dynamics Land Systems to put the challenge together. We wanted to kind of really drill down onto that and put a project together that reflected what they actually did in their arm of the business. Within computer science, we put together a car, had a breakout board for a microbit, and then once we put that together, the pupils programmed it. They had a little practice with some smaller mazes, and they were given the dimensions of a final maze to practice towards. And then within science and technology, the pupils put together a body of the vehicle, as well as a way of carrying a payload. We talked about environmental friendliness, and we give extra points for that as well. And essentially what we had to do at the end was of the challenge was navigate a maze with some extra challenges and then deliver the payloads successfully at the end. We ran the project over a period of a half term, and that consisted of 1 lesson a week of computer science or ICT, as 2 lessons of science and technology a week to work on the project as well. So overall they would have had between 3 and 4 lessons a week on the project. We focused on Year 8 with a view of trying to give the pupils an authentic experience of computer science and technology within engineering. It worked extremely well with Year 8 for the project that we put together, but it can be adapted quite easily for other year groups, so it could be made much more simplistic with a smaller maze. Whereas if we had a much older year group, for instance, it could be done with Key Stage 4, we thought that maybe they could build an arm or an actuator that actually delivered the payload as well, which would be a nice touch. Our thought process was that we were developing elements for our curriculum for Wales, AOLE, and we wanted to make the experience for our pupils as enjoyable, rewarding, challenging, and again as authentic as possible, and having a link with industry that could reflect what is actually going on outside of our doors. The equipment that you need for this project can be quite wide-ranging depending on your circumstance, your budget, and what your end goal is. We started with one of these sort of modular cars, so pupils built the car. It contains some motors. We bought an aftermarket breakout board for a BBC microbit, and then you need some batteries and a battery pack. There were a number of factors of this challenge that stood out for me that we've taken on board and are planning on moving forward with. Some of those are primarily what the pupils gained from this project. It was very enjoyable for them. A number of our pupils who maybe didn't think of taking engineering or computer science especially at the time have now taken it and are really enjoying it, and maybe it wouldn't have been an option for them prior. It also gave us as a staff enthusiasm to push forward and really think about what we can do to engage our pupils and just do something a bit different. And it was quite nice to kind of work as a team, have a challenge, have an environment and an ethos where we were all working towards something, but we knew that you know, someone might come out on top and someone might, you know, really kind of come away and question, had they applied themselves enough and what could they do better in future, and that's really what we took away from it, and yeah, we really enjoyed it.